Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan Koki, and welcome back to the Seahawks Recap Show, and welcome back to another Seahawks offseason video. It's day 5 of Seahawks free agency, and oh man, on this day, we get another middle linebacker, and it's just, oh man, I'm so happy about the signing. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys because this was a guy I had my eye on for a little bit in free agency, and we finally got him. But before we get into the Seahawks Day 5 report for free agency, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like as it helps out the channel and lets me know if I'm doing a good job. And if you'd like to stick around and watch more of my content, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any future uploads. But without me rambling on too much more, let's get in to recapping what happened in free agency on day 5 for the Seahawks. We get to the Seahawks day 5 report, and we had no departures from the team on this day. So everything is all set, no departures to report, but we have retained slash signed players to talk about. And let's talk about the biggest guy on this list. It's middle linebacker or interior linebacker Jerome Baker from the Dolphins. He comes over on a $7 million deal for 1 year. And I'm so happy about this signing because if you've watched any of my reports in the Seahawks free agency, you'll realize that in day 3 and day 4, I was talking a lot about middle linebacker Jerome Baker and Devin White. And after Devin White got signed, I was talking about Jerome Baker being one of the candidates that I would go after if I was GM because he is such a good player. He's only 27, and what you're looking at is player on Miami who did exceptionally well. He was cut this year because they were bringing in Jordan Brooks. But Jerome Baker is no slouch. He is a very good tackler and he is very good in pass coverage. The only reason that the Dolphins cut him was because, again, they were bringing in Jordan Brooks, so they needed to cut somebody there. But I'm so glad the Seahawks got him. The only issue I foresee with Jerome Baker is that he's a little bit injury prone, and that's what a lot of Seahawks fans were talking about, and that's what a lot of Dolphins fans were talking about. If he can stay healthy, he is a very good pickup, and hopefully he will stay healthy this year for the Seahawks. But I love Jerome Baker, and if you don't know anything about Jerome Baker, just go watch some of his highlights and go watch some of the games that he's played in for Miami. He is a very, very good middle linebacker, and I think he can hold down that spot. So for middle linebacker, let's just recap. We have now Jerome Baker on the roster. We have Terrell Dotson on the roster, and we have Radigan on the roster as the 3 middle linebackers. I don't expect John Radigan to play middle linebacker for us at that 3rd spot. I expect the Seahawks are still going to draft a linebacker in the draft this year for middle just to play in that spot. But now we've got our middle linebacker filled out. And that is just so great. I'm so happy with this signing, and I can't wait to see what he does in a Seahawks uniform because other people that were re-signed and retained were tight end Brady Russell. He signs for $940K for 1 year as a ERFA. And also we've got guard McColdon Curtis. He signs for $940K for 1 year. And tackle Raekwon O'Neal. He signs for $940K for 1 year. And those pickups, I know it doesn't seem like they're good pickups because Brady Russell was on the practice squad the entire year. He didn't see the field. And McColdon Curtis and Raekwon O'Neal were just healthy scratches most of the year. But we look at the Seahawks offensive line. Last year, we had a lot of injuries to that offensive line. So bringing back depth, just bringing back guys that are familiar with the Seahawks and bringing them at such a cheap number is never a bad option. Bringing in depth into your lineup can never be a bad thing. And these guys will fight in the preseason and in training camp to see if they deserve a spot on the main roster. So, just a couple of depth signings, nothing more than that. And if these guys do end up playing, they can be used in a pinch, and I think will be okay. Anyways, that is it for the Seahawks Day 5 report for free agency. How do you guys feel about the Jerome Baker signing for Day 5? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next video. Go Hawks go, and let's see how the rest of free agency plays out and the draft. I will see you guys then. Take care.